Hey guys, it's Stacey Gava. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a really quick tutorial to teach you how to render something in Premiere Pro with no background. Here I have a little subscribe button project, which is not made by me. I will leave credits in the description below, and it's also free, so any of you can use it. It's made by NZFX. I'll put his name on the screen now. But yeah. Many of you probably have been trying to find a subscribe button or something similar. That's something you see all around YouTube, and usually when you look them up, they usually have really crappy green screens or really low res. So what people like to do is they like to download Adobe files and they like to render it themselves. But you may notice one thing: there is a black background here, and you've probably tried it many times, but you cannot for the life of you get a clear background that you can just put on top of a video like a PNG. So all you're going to want to do is head on over to the top left, look for File, go to Export, add to Render Queue, and then over here you're going to see the output module for this little project I'm rendering right here. You're going to see how it says H.264. We're going to click over here on the blue text. It's going to open this window called the output module settings. You're going to want to change the format. Now, normally when you're rendering for YouTube or any other type of video project that you're working on, you typically want to render in H.264. It's just the best format pretty much to use on the internet for MP4s. But for this, you're going to want to change it to an AVI. The reason for this is that on MP4s, let me quickly show you. You're going to see how it says channels, and on channels you're going to see RGB alpha and then RGB plus alpha. What alpha is its transparency layer. So just like how you use PNGs and .jpegs, you don't use a .jpeg for transparency or a transparent image, use a PNG. Now, unfortunately, on MP4s, there is no transparency layer. There's no alpha channel. So what you're going to want to do is click on AVI. You're going to want to click on channels, and then you're going to see RGB plus alpha. And then you're just going to leave it on the other settings. Click OK. And then you're going to want to pick your output to folder. So I'm just going to leave it here on documents. I've already rendered this, so it's not going to let me. But let me really quickly pull it into my editing software. So we're in my editing software. I like to use Sony Vegas. You're going to notice how I have my folder over here. I have a bunch of different subscriptions buttons that I was messing around with. We're going to drag this one over here into the project if it works. All right. And then you're going to notice how it's still not working. You still have one more step to do if you're using something like Vegas and some other editing softwares as well. You're going to right click the file, click properties, and then go to media. And what you're going to want to do is look for the alpha channel, click on here, and then you want to select pre-multiplied. You may notice when you have rendered your video over here, you're going to select pre-multiplied. That's the default option, and then you're just going to want to match that. Once you click OK, it is going to give you that transparent background. So this might not look that great in the pre-render. My computer kind of sucks, so does Sony Vegas, but you're going to notice over there how it works perfectly fine. And yeah, so if you've ever been struggling with trying to get a transparent video and you don't want to use green screens, because if you've used green screens, they look kind of awful, depending on especially if you're downloading it from YouTube, that's how you do it. You just want to use an AVI file that has the alpha channel, and it'll work perfectly fine. So if you're looking for assets like this, make sure to look for ones that have a .avi channel and .avi format, and use a alpha channel. I hope this video helped you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.